Hey guys, Jarrett and I are out here today chasing summer runs, steelhead. Chris sent us on a mission. He's always been wanting to get out here and try to film a video, but these fish are so time dependent. You just got to be out here on those days. And Jarrett's gonna see if he can make it happen right here.
So here's the deal. We're hiked back into the forest here, fishing for summer run steelhead. And what's crazy is it's so timing based. So as Thane was saying earlier, you know, Chris has been wanting to do this, but these fish push in such like tight, fast pods, and they move through so quick that we're just on a mission to try to get this video done for them without them here. And you saw earlier, I mean, we're just slugging them. Really what's super cool about Indiana is there's steelhead opportunities year round. So they stock winter fish and summer fish. So 12 months of the year here, you can catch steelhead, and they are super great quality. They're impressive. It's a trophy fishery, and there's plenty of opportunity around here to get trophy fish. I want to break down the setup that I'm using so you could have a better idea of how to catch these steelhead in these small creeks. So first off, you know, this is a center pin reel. You can use a spinning reel, bait caster, however you prefer to fish. But I am running 10-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I want to break down how you get to that. So number one is I have a fixed float, and it's pegged on my main line. And then I have split shots, and these are on my main line to get that float loaded up, get the bait down. That goes to a swivel, okay? And then that swivel takes me to 10-pound fluorocarbon leader. And we are using heavier line, but I think you can see in the video clearly why that's necessary. It really helps kind of bring these fish to the bank, and it brings them to the bank quicker, so they have better release ability. And I'm running that to a Pautzke fire hook, and this is the big size 8. And we're going to spawn sack, Pautzke eggs, Atlas netting, lots of different colors as you can tell. And what we do is we just take one spawn sack, and we're just taking the hook, and I'm intentionally just pushing it right through the center, popping eggs, getting juice. It smokes in the water, and the fish really have a tough time resisting. But that's the setup. So what you got to do when you get to holes like this, you can clearly tell how this is cut, and you see that sand drop off. Anywhere you can't see bottom, there's a huge potential for fish. And what you want to do is you want to take your float and you want to set it. No way. Did you see that suck down?
And this is why we fish the heavier line, like he was saying.
I'll tell you what, it's fair to say my rig works. Oh. Wow.
Just like that, guys, that's how it's done.
So anyways, what I was saying is, if you don't get bit, try to set a little deeper to make sure you're in the zone. But clearly I was in the zone. Just caught a nice Skamania steelhead here, Indiana summer run. You saw it all live. Really fresh fish from the lake. One thing that I wanted to mention as well is, you heard me talking earlier about, you know, changing up your depth, setting the right depth. It's not a bad idea to just constantly change your depth in a run, because these fish will literally stack like cordwood. So you want to drift through different areas of the water column, and you have a better chance at just getting a bite. Because if you're not in their face, sometimes they just won't hit it. Quality summer steelhead out of that little pocket. Like I was saying, if you can't see bottom, send a float through it.
As you can tell, we're fishing some tight stuff, but I wouldn't want to have it any other way. There's no better fun than pulling these guys out of the logs.
So if you want to come out here and do this, a really popular bait is shrimp. So if you don't have spawn or Pautzke eggs, things like that, you can use shrimp. Here's the key though. You want to stand out from the crowd. Don't just take cooked shrimp out of the bag. Go use Pautzke Fire Gel or Baraxa Fire Cure, something with Pautzke scent, and scent that shrimp up. You'll stand out a little bit. Otherwise, Pautzke trout eggs are amazing, or trout and salmon eggs cured in Pautzke that work really effectively. And you just come out here, drift these little cuts in the creek, and you have a very fair shot at catching really awesome sized steelhead. All right, so we're wrapping up our day on the creek here, and Thane and I just couldn't take the pressure after about 30 fish. We still had to hit a couple more spots, and we're wrapping things up, but Thane just got another nice one here.
Beauty, man. It's been killer today. So good,
Yep,
man.
can't beat it.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from the Great Lakes, where we're summer steelhead fishing in Indiana. These are summer run fish, also known as scams or scamanias. Now, keep in mind, these fish are very highly pressured. This is not an easy fishery to conquer. And a matter of fact, they're very unpredictable. They can be there one day and gone the next. Now, Jarrett and Thane were able to go there for an hour one morning and just really have a great day. And remember, most of these fish average anywhere from 6 to 10 pounds, but you do get trophy fish in the teens. And it's a bank fishery. There's no boats around. And today, these guys basically caught all their fish on Pautzke eggs in 3x3 Atlas Mike's netting under floats. It's a very common fishery. You see a lot of guys use shrimp as well. But it's one of those things where if you can time it right, you can have an epic time here in Indiana. And if you don't, you'll think there's no fish around. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.